You're welcome to my channel. In this video, we want to learn on how to construct a two-start square thread. And the question goes like this. It says, draw a 150 millimeter length of a left-hand two-start square thread, 120 millimeter outside diameter, and 84 millimeter pitch. Now, first thing we have to do is just write out the parameters because we realize we have some unknowns. So the first parameter here we have is the length of the two-start thread, and that is given as what? 150 millimeter. Then the outside diameter is given to be 120 millimeter, and the lead is given to be 84 millimeter. Now, if you look at it closely, the pitch of this question is unknown and the internal diameter of the question is unknown, right? But we know that since it is a double start thread, that means our lead now will now be equal to what? The number of starts multiplied by what? By pitch. So whenever you are dealing with a multiple start thread, it will be, the lead will be what? The number of starts multiplied by what? The pitch. Now we have a thread that has a double start, which double means 2. So my lead now, which is 84, will now be equals to what? 2, which is the double start, multiplied by what? The pitch. Now if I make my pitch the sort of the formula, my pitch will now be equals to what? The lead, which is 84, divided by what? By 2, which is the number of starts, right? Equals to what? 42 millimeter. So that is my pitch. Now we've gotten the value for the pitch. Now the next thing we need to get the value for is the what? Is the internal diameter, right? And we know very well that the internal diameter is equal to what? The outside diameter minus 2 times the threading depth, right? So the threading depth we know is given as what? 0.64 times the pitch. 0.64 is the constant value that we use to approximate threading what? Threading depth without using the threading charts. So that is a constant. So that is my threading depth is equal to what? 0.64 times the pitch. So 0.64 times the pitch, which is 42, we give what to the 6.88 millimeter. So therefore, we will now say that my internal diameter will now give us 120 minus 2 times the threading depth, which is what? 26.88, and that is going to give us 53.76. So when you subtract 53.76 from 120, you'll be having the internal diameter to be what? 66.24, right? Since we have successfully gotten the outer diameter, the internal diameter, and the pitch, the next thing is for you to start implementing it on our drawing sheet. So the first thing you do is to draw your horizontal line this way. You draw the horizontal line this way. You can see that. On the horizontal line, you draw a line at this part of the paper. So where the line meets will be the center of the line. And why I'm doing that is this. If I should draw my semicircle facing the what? The right side, right? I say I am drawing what? A left hand screw thread. We call it left hand. That means if my semicircle is facing the right side, you say it is left hand. If it's facing the left side, you say it is right hand. So since that's what I'm doing, I will know that the outer diameter is given to be 60. I'm going to measure it on my meter rule this way. I'll measure 60 from here. From this is 60. That is half of 120. And I'll place it on the center point here, where I'm going to draw my semicircle this way. You can see that. So I've drawn a semicircle that way. Then the next thing is the internal diameter, which is given as 66.24. If I divide it by 2 to get the radius, I'll be having 33.123. I'll put it at 3.12 here. So this is 30, 1, 2, 3, 3 here, and I'll place it at the center point here, and I'm going to draw another arc this way. So this is what I actually have here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to divide this into 12 equal parts, into 6 equal parts, right? So I can either use this radius. If I use this radius, I must focus on this semicircle that I drew with the radius. So if I place it here, I'm going to mark this point. I'll place it here also. I'm going to mark this point. I'll place it here. I'm going to mark up, what, and down. So I'll take my meter rule to pass through the center point. This is from here, then the next one from here, then the next one from here, then the next one from here. I see that. So in doing that, I can easily see this should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This you see out is the outer diameter, and this is what the internal diameter, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is to draw the length given to be what, 150. I'm going to draw it out from the base here. Let's say from here, from this point straight down here is 150, right? So I'll close it up. So that should be the length of our screw. I'll just close it up in this manner. So I'll close it up in this manner. So this is what we have here, and I can actually move this up a little bit to this point here, right? So in doing that, we'll start. Now the next thing I'm going to do is, you say we have the lead is 84. From 0 to 84 is the lead, right? This is 84 here, and the pitch is 42. So I will take 42 here. So first pitch 42, the next pitch is what, 42. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'll project those points up. So when I project those points up this way, I'll have the first one, which is this, and the next point too, I'll project it up to, and the next point too, I'm going to project it up. So this is what we have. I'm going to divide these 2 points into 12 and these 2 points into 12, right? It's easier instead of dividing everything once to 24. So I'll take them in different sections. I'll place this here. I'm going to draw this way, and I'll also do here the same thing too, this way. So do that this way. Now I'll use my compass, and I will mark this line into 12, and I'll mark this into 12 with any reasonable radius of your choice. Let's say I'm taking this as small as this. So if I place it at this point here, I'll mark this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That again, and I'll do the same thing at this point too. I'll mark 12 from here. So I'll mark them into 12. Now the next thing is for me to start dividing them using my line division method, right? So what I'm going to do is I will join the last point to the last point here. You can see that. When I join it this way, I'll draw my line to touch it, and I'm not going to close it up anymore. Like I will not remove it from my meter rule. Then I'll take my ruler, right, and I'll place it at this point here. You can see that. So when I place at this point, what will I start doing? I will start moving. So when I move up to the next point, I will have this. I'll move up again to the next point. I will have this. I'll move up to the next point. I'll have this. I'll move up to the next point. I'll have this. I'll keep moving up that way, right? Then I'll go up to the next point too. I'll have this. I'll go up to the next point too. I'll have this. I'll go up to the next point too. This. Next point too. This. So I'll do that for this point too. So you can really readjust it again. If it scatters, you come, this is not done, you ensure that it is meeting here at this point. They are on the same line with this line. You can see that. Then I'll move this to here. Same line. Then I'll take my ruler and place it at the base again. Then I'll move. I have this. I'll move. I have this. And I have this. So I'll divide this into 12. Right? So if I've done that, I'm going to take that up this way. So ensure that I'm taking it up from this point to this point, from this point to this point. This is what we have. So if I'm doing that now, this will be 0 already. This will be 1, 2, 3. So I'll be taking them 3, 3 each since I'm having 2 starts. So this is 0 to 3. Another one again. 1, 2, 3. Another one again. 1, 2, 3. Another one again. 1, 2, 3. That is for the first pitch. Now I'll do the same thing for the second pitch too, just like I did in the first one. Now I'm going to start again. It should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can see that. Now we'll now move forward by first of all dealing with the external diameter first. So I'm going to project the lines of the external diameter. So I'll go to 1.1. I'm going to project. So just touch this. I'll go to 0.2. I'll project again to touch this. I'll go to 0.3, which is already there. I'll go to 4. I'll do the same thing. I'll go to 5. I'll do the same thing. You see that? These are the external part of it. Now we'll start. If we move, this is 0.0 for the first one. I'll go to 1, we meet 1. 2, we meet 2. 3, we meet 3. Right? 4, we meet what? 4. This is 4 here. They must not repeat each other. 5, we meet 5. Then what we have 6. So this 6 is meeting here. Is another 0.3. So don't forget that. If you look at it, 3 is up to what? 3. Then from that side, after I've done that first 3, that again. So from this first one, right, I've gone down to the next one. Then I'll leave a space. So the next one, I'll go to another one. Like I mean is from this 0, 1, 2, 3, depending on how you want to start. I'll leave the space. I'll go to the next one. right? So from the 3 to 3 just mean 0, 1, 2, 3. I'll do again the same thing on this point. I'll start by moving from here. This will be 3. We'll take it as another 0 again. This 3 will become another 0 again. So 0 meets 0. Then we have 1 meets 1, 2 meets 2, 3 meets 3, 4 meets 4. See? Then 5 meets 5. 6 meets 6. That 6 will be another 3 again. Hope you're seeing that. Now we'll move again to the next one. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Leave a space again. Taking it 3 to 3. Can see that? So we'll move from here. You should do the same thing too. This will be 0, 0 here. 1 meets 1, right? 2 meets 2, right? 3 meets 3, 4 meets 4, 5 meets 5, then 6 meets 6. That will be another 3 again, right? Here also I'll come here. This will be 0, 1 meets 1, 2 meets 2, 3 meets 3, 4 meets 4, 5 meets 5, 6 meets 6. There's another what? Another 3 again, right? So this 3 here also be another 0. Start again. 1 meets 1. Start again. 2 meets 2. 3 meets 3. 4 meets 4. 5 meets 5. Then 6 meets 6. That's another 3. So you leave space. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 to 3 again. From 3 to 3, that is 0 to 3. I'll come again. I do the same thing. It will become my 0, right? So we're having, that will be my 0. So we're having to be 0, 0, 0, 1 meets 1, 2 meets 2, 3 meets 3, 4 meets 4, 5 meets 5, then 6. This will be another one, 3. I call it 3, right? So I can easily leave space again, another 3 to 3 here if I want to. Let me just end here first. So I'll take my French curve and I'll join those dots together this way. So if I do that, I'll see that take 3 by 3 at a time. If you look at this very well, I can easily adjust it and ensure that I am meeting 3 points at a time. So this, we try and go with this way. Can you see that? Then this one too, let me do for this. Then I'll turn it this way and I'll do this. So I'll do that. Now just close it up. Now the next one, I'll do this too. So I'll turn it. I'll connect from here to here. See this? I'll turn it. And I'm going to do this. I'll close it up. Then I'll close the side. 3 to 3 is locked. No, you're not locking it. So we'll move forward to the next one. 3 to 3 here. You close it. Right? So you close your up to. Turn it from here to here. Then the next one will now be this also. Here too. So actually focus on these three. First of all, let me just do this first. Close it up. Depend on you what you want actually. And from here to here it's closed. Now we'll start. We've done the external, right? I can easily close from here to here. From this point straight down here. Let me just close it up. And I'll close it up. This is the first thing I'll do. Then the next thing is here. The next thing I'll be doing will be that for the internal. For the internal now, let's see. You see all these points. This is point 3, right? And this is an internal line. So if I draw out the internal line, see what I want to do. Let me draw out all the internal line. This is the first internal line. I'll make it longer than everything so we'll be able to differentiate them. This is another internal line. I'm going to draw it out. This is another internal line. I'll draw it out. Another internal line. I'll draw it out, including the center line too. Another internal line. I'll draw it out. Then another internal line here. And I'm going to what? I'm going to draw it out. You can see that. So all these lines I'm drawing out like this, they are all internal lines. So what I'll do is, where this internal line touch 3, this is internal line, this is 3 coming down, it touches 3 here. Is that taken? Where it touches 3 from this point, I will draw it out to touch 3 here. You can see that. from front, touch, so we're going to touch 3, sorry, I mean 3 here, because this is the line of what, of 3, right? So the next one is, this is another 3 again. So where the 3 internal line, this is the internal line here, or you can check from the back. Where internal line meets the line of 3 again here, is another point again, and I'll take it in to touch here. So what I'll just do here is this: internal, the next internal is this, we'll go to the next line, which is this, the next internal is this, go to the next line, which is this, the next internal is this third one, which will now be at this point. So I'll now use my French curve, and I'll connect this point to touch that line this way. You can see that, should be able to touch it this way. So let's come from here. So what we have here, right? Here also, the internal line here will touch the next internal line, which is this. You can see that. I'll trace it. So this is the next point for the internal line towards the center. To this is the next internal line again, and this is the next internal line again. So I'm going to use my French curve. I'll connect them together. You can see that. So I'll just move this to this point. You can see that. Now the next thing is, this point says external. So the next point of external is this line coming. So the next point will be the next line. This is it, external. You can see that. The next internal. This is another external here, coming here. So I'll bring it down to that external. Then I'll go to the next point here. You can see that. And the next external is just the center line here. So I'll be targeting those 3 points like this. I'm targeting those 3 points this way. I'll put it like this. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'll just use my French curve, connect here, and I'll stop here, because the next line here is in the figure, so it will be hidden. I don't want to draw the hidden line. And I'll come here also, I'll do the same thing. This is external, this is another external line meeting at the next line, right? This is another external line from 4, line 4 coming up to meet here. You can see that. The next external line will be this next external line. I'll mark it at 3. So those are the 3 points I would like to connect together. But this is what I am going to do. 3 to this point. You see that? And let's actually do it this way. So let's focus on that. This to this. So this is what we have here from here to here. So just from here. So let's close it up. This is what we have, right? Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'll go to the next one, right? And let's come again from the internal now. The next internal line is this line to meet at the point 3 also, which I'm meeting here, right? And I'll be tracing them towards the center. So after this internal line is this, where it will be at this point. If you trace it, this internal line will be this at the next point, right? Then the next internal line will be the center point here, which will be here. So I'll be aiming towards the center, but I will not draw it to that center. I will just move it like this. But before you do that, this is what you do here. I said the next internal line this, so we'll be bringing it from there inward here, this way. So I'll just touch this to this point, the third line. You can see that. Now use my French curve to join those points. That will assume it's going towards the center here. So I'll just come here. Let's do that again. Internal, right? This internal is this, and the next internal is this. So to this point here. So this around is coming here. I'll stop there. So the next one is 3. Use the third of line 3 to the internal line, which is this. The line of 3 to this point here is here. And I'll draw that from in to this point to touch here. Then I'll start. So from internal, what's the internal? This is the next internal line going to the next point here. The next internal line is this going to the next point here and to this point here. So I'll use my French curve. I'll connect these 3 points together. Can see that? Then the next one is this is external also. So external to the next external line. This is what we have here. Can you see that? Then the next external line, this is the next external line 4, the down one here. So I'll move it to that 4. Then I'll go to the next line. Right? And the next external line is the center here. So I'm going to join those points together. So I will not take it into the figure, I'll just take it outside the figure here. Can see that? Then I'll go to the next one again. From here to external, it's coming backward this way. This is another external point. If you trace the line, external line here, then another external line is 2. So I'll come down to 2. I'll go to the next point. Is that again? This is external. I'll come down, I'll go to the next point here. Then the next point is this. So I'll be aiming at those 3 points towards the center here. I'll be aiming at those 3 points towards the center here. You can see that? So what I'll just do is I will not pass through the figure. I'll just stop here. Instead of coming to the center, I'll just stop here. So in doing that, I'll just close it up. Right? Then we've done for this. Then the next one will now be from 3 again. Right? We'll go to 3. Trace the line of 3 to the center, to the internal line here. You can see that. Then I'll just draw it out. I just need it to just go out from here to here. I'll stop here. Right, so I'll trace it internal to the next internal line with the one on top. This is the next internal line. If you trace it from here, everything here, then the next internal line is this, then the next internal line is this. Right? Talk about the internal circle. Now I'll use my French curve. I'm going to connect those 3 points together. You can see that. And it's also external, right? The next external is this, the one on that will go up. The next external, which is this, then it will be the next point. Then the next external will be at the center. So I'm going to move it like I'm going towards the center. This is the center here. And I'll just draw this. I'll stop here. Then what we have here. That again. And for this other one, I'll go to 3 also. This is 3. I'll move down to the internal. This is the internal. line, and I'll trace this to that point 3, right? So I'll move this down. Start taking, moving towards, I'll move it down. Better still, I just stop there. Just take this out this way, right? Or better still, I just come and I move from here. The next point is the internal, which is this one down here. The next one is the internal, which is this line. I'll come here, then back to the center line here. So I'll just draw that to that point. See that? Now the next one will be, if I am moving from this internal, this is external, this is external, another external will be on top, which is the 2, which is this, right? And the next external is the center here. So I can easily just join this to this. See that? Then the next one, I can actually move this to the next external line. So this would be external, another external coming, which is 4, the one under here, which is, this is external. 4 is the next external, which is this. Next external is 5. I'll come down to 5. Is this, then we have 6. So let's join these 3 together. This coming down, this, so let's join them together. You can see that. So let's come to that point. Right, so that means we don't have to need this particular point here. Then you're taking from 3 to 3, here to here, right? You cannot take it from here to here. Then the next one is still do the same thing from here. 3, the next external is 1, this external is 2, this external is the center here. So connect them together. See that? Then from here, this external is 4, which is the down one here, come down to 4, the down one. Then 5, which is this, then 6. So let's connect them together. I want to. You see that? So we have, so let's connect this to this point here. You see that? And this is what we actually have, right? So this is a 2 start left hand square thread, right? We call it double start. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Thanks for watching.